Welcome back, everyone, to the LEC, where Misfits are looking to continue their winning streak versus Astralis. And for the Bunnies, last week was a sign of life and possibly the start of their resurgence. So we wanted to take a look back and talk about them for a while in a pre-prepared text. But it's not a monologue, since there's two of us.
There's two of us. It's a duologue.
There we go. So we wanted to use the past of the Misfits to look forward. And Misfits, of course, is a bit of an old-school organization. They qualified for the 2017 EU LCS with some names that you may still recognize.
The lineup of Alfari, Maxlaw, Paravival, Hans Sommer, and Ignar was what defined the organization. In their inaugural year, they expanded their playbook and found more approaches to the game.
There were a bit of question marks around how the team would succeed come playoffs, but they surprised everyone going through UOL and Fnatic to eventually make it to the EU LCS Summer Finals in Paris, where they got beaten by G2. But regardless of this, the team only went from strength to strength from season to season. And then came the moment that defined Misfits and what they could stand for, the 2017 World Championship.
They were in the group of death, a group that many debated who would actually get out. For many, Misfits were not favored, especially with the TSM roster that was looking good and the LMS plus LPL representatives presenting strong rosters as they often did come Worlds. Misfits ended up in an epic tiebreaker against TSM to determine who would get out of the group, where they were able to take the win, moving on to the playoffs and bringing 2 European teams to the quarterfinals.
Crazy stuff, but it was about to get crazier because they drew SKT. All of us in Europe thought that was it. They had a good year, rather. No shame in losing to the 3-time world champion and the GOAT Faker himself. But on that day, the rookies did not go down without a fight. With signature picks, insane plays, and an intense best-of-5, Misfits pushed SKT to their very limit. I mean, it still hurts watching because it all wasn't enough in the end, but it was a damn impressive run and year out of that team. Oh, look at it.
With their first year a resounding success, many of us were excited for the return of Misfits in 2018. Even after losing heavy hitters, Power of Evil, and playmaker Ignar, they were replaced with Sjokz and Mickey, keeping the core carries of Alfari and Hans Sommer. Expectations were obviously high. Unfortunately, after a good start, the team collapsed, finishing in 7th place with a 5th place regular season finish in summer, to then ending in 4th overall. The team did not have a very good year.
They did not, and we thought that it may get better, but it would only get worse moving into 2019. After a disappointing year, the org did make some big moves, fielding what was considered a super team. We had the return of Febiven, we have the addition of Soaz, and the introduction of absolute legend Gorilla. But however, this would go on to be the worst year in the organization's history, with an 8th place finish in spring and a 9th place finish in summer.
The 2020 roster brought with it rookie players combined with veteran talent in the hopes of finding that old spark, yet it wasn't enough, ending 6th place in the spring playoffs and not even qualifying in summer. So why are we bringing up the past? Well, this year, Misfits wants to return to the magic of 2017. They want to find that next star to build upon, the next chapter of the Misfits history book.
And well, with a 2-0 week, this could be the turning point for Misfits. Petio and Razork found the synergy they've been looking for and still have a chance to make that run to the playoffs, to bring back some magic from the past. But a lot rests on the shoulders of these young players, and with only 5 games left, we're here to see if the Misfits can return to the top, and today they take on Astralis.